and I understand that you're interested in learning how to make money online, either working part-time or full-time. Now, what I'm going to do today is I'm going to give you some real tips and some pointers that I think will really help you on your journey to working online. Okay, but the first thing I want to do is, before I kind of get into the various different tips and strategies that I'm going to share with you this afternoon, I want to tell you a little bit about myself. This is me here on the screen. I was actually on vacation in Panama City. Anyway, as I shared with you earlier, I am from Indiana, and I was born and raised in Mississippi. What I'm going to do right now is I am actually going to show you, yeah, right here. This is the home that I was born and raised. Anyway, this is the family. This is the home that I was born and raised in. As you can tell, just by looking. So anyway, as you can see, though, clearly you can see, I was not born. Excuse me. I wasn't born and raised with a silver spoon in my mouth. That's kind of getting back to what we're here for today. We're here to learn what are some of the tips and the techniques of making money online, learning the right systems and the right tech. So with that being said, I'm going to go right into the program that I'm going to share with you today. Okay, so one of the first things that you're going to need, and you may have heard this before, you got to have the right mindset. Okay, which means that you got to really believe that you can do this. Whether it's going to take you 3 months, 6 months, a year, 2 years, whatever that number turns out to be before you finally get it, you got to really believe that you can do it. Because I'll tell you, working online is totally different than a traditional business. It's not like, a brick and mortar where, you may have walk-in customers and people can physically see what you're doing, and they can physically believe that what you're doing is working. When you're working online, you're sitting behind a computer, you're sitting behind a laptop, you're on webinars, you're listening to mentors, excuse me. You're trying to make a decision if this is really going to work. So it can be challenging. So one of the first things that you're going to really need to really going to help get you to that next level quicker is you really need to find a mentor. Once you've got that mindset down and you know you can do it and you're really confident that this fits your personality, the next thing that you need to seek out a mentor, somebody who's either working online right now and they have some level of success that you can tap into. Okay, one of the biggest mistakes that I made, and I'm not going to say I made a mistake, it's just that sometimes it's a little difficult to find the right mentor that you can connect with. And personally, I've been online for about 5 years, and it's taken me really over 4 years before I really started to connect with a mentor that really was sharing with me the proper information. They were really telling me things that worked, and they actually had some solid proof. So once again, you're going to need somebody who's traveling the journey. You need somebody that you can actually connect with, because there are tons of mentors out there. Okay, there's tons of folks out there that's working online. They're doing well. They're making good money, but you might not connect with them. Okay, if you don't connect with them, then you really won't stick with them long term. You need somebody who can help you reach your goals, and that's something that's very, very, very important. Okay, because let's think about it. Your goal may be to make $1,000 a month, $2,000 a month, $3,000 a month, whatever that number turns out to be. But you need somebody who can lay out a plan for you to reach your goal. Because setting up a plan and trying to achieve a goal is just like, let's say, driving from New York to California. Okay, now you can get in your car and you can do it by yourself. You don't need a mentor. You don't need MapQuest. If you drive around long enough and you read the signs long enough, you'll figure out how to get there. Okay. Now, this journey normally takes about 3 days. But if you try to do it on your own, it may take you 5 or 6 days. And that's kind of the same analogy that I'm using. That's kind of where a mentor comes in. It's kind of the same concept. If you find a good mentor, they can shave off 2-3 years of your online journey. So, as you're out there trying to figure out a way to make money online, search out somebody who you connect with that can help you. Now, once you find a good mentor, you're going to really need to find a good product. You need to find something that has a real good mass appeal. You need to find something that people will buy and that people can believe into. Now, so that's something that's really important. You got to find a really good product, something that's preferably that's been around for a while, and that's something that you can make some decent money off of. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you there are several ways, guys, that you can market a product online. Number one, if you have the skill set, you can actually create your own product. Okay. Now, obviously, that's very complicated and it's very challenging, but there are a lot of folks that's out there that's doing that. So if you have that skill set, then that's one thing that you can do. You can create your own product. Or, there are tons of sites that's on the internet that where business folks who are very good at creating products, they create their own products, they put it online, and they look for folks like you and I to go out and sell those products. Now, one of the sites that I'm going to just going to show you here, is a site called, let's see, bear with me here. This is live, so this is a site that's called JV Zoo. Okay, JV Zoo is a site, again, where business owner will actually go out, they'll create a product, they put it online, and you as a marketer, you simply go through here, for example, and you kind of stroll up and down. And you pick out something that you might be interested in. Let's say, for example, let's just use this one, for example, WP Video Affiliate Pro. I don't know what this is, but I'm going to open it up and just kind of give you an idea of how this online stuff works. So you pick out this product, Video Affiliate Pro. Okay. So apparently this is an individual who's created a software, looks like, to teach you how to, create killer videos online and how to convert those videos and get them ranked on the website. So if that's something that you're interested in, you might want to take this product, okay, and then you want to go out there on the internet and you want to market. So again, you want to find a product that you can market online. And this is just one of many sites that's out there. There's sites like ClickBank. There are sites that's like, I can't think of the name of it, excuse me, but ClickBank is a big one that's out there as well. So let's go ahead and move on. All right. So again, you've got the mindset, you found the mentor, you've got a good product. Now you want to set goals too, guys. And I will tell you, when I first got online, I got introduced to gurus that was making $10,000, $15,000, $20,000 a month. But honestly, they wasn't really telling me exactly how they were going about doing that. So what I did when I first started online was I started setting goals that were just really, unrealistic, very difficult to obtain, if impossible, and it just kind of makes you get very frustrated. Okay, and as a result, you really don't even come close to reaching your goals. So what I will say to you is, you want to set small goals, and you want to set long-term goals. Short-term goals, and you want to set long-term goals. Okay. So let me give you an example of a short-term goal. One of the most important things that you're going to eventually need to do working online, you're going to have to be to generate some traffic, to get leads. That's just an absolute. So what I would suggest when you're setting short-term goals is, shoot for, let's say, just try to generate 3 to 5 leads a day. Okay. Don't set your goals on 10 to 15 leads a day. Okay. Because I'm going to be honest with you, there's a good possibility you're not going to reach those goals. It's just not going to happen. It's too complicated. It's too difficult. And it's a bit unrealistic. So set your goals short term. 3 to 5 leads a day, for example. Okay, another goal that I would suggest that you set when it comes to monetary goals that I was sharing with you earlier. You know, and I see all these folks making $10, $15, $20,000 a month, and I want to make it too, and I'm sure you do too. But I would tell you, this is a business, and you got to treat it like that. Okay, it's a process, and it's a long, slow process, and that's what most folks don't tell you. And if you're talking to somebody who tells you that, that means they're being really honest with you. Okay, so with that being said, what you really want to do is set goals such as maybe